Good evening, everyone. Yeah, um, not a great start to our CAF adventure. Um, yeah, as much as it looked like we dominated the game, we were nowhere close to our best. Just, yeah, I think when you play the way you do and you don't have desire to score goals, then there's not really much of a chance you give yourself. You look at the opposition, they did absolutely nothing in the game. They played to their strength. They played for free kicks and then put the ball in the back of the net, put the ball in the box, use their physicality, get in, and then they get away with one. I think maybe it could have been a foul on Veli because I think he had the ball firmly and they get the goal, breakaway goal, and and then we didn't end up doing enough to win the game. So I can't really sum the game up because it was just difficult to watch and difficult to accept what was happening out there. And that you create the chances we did and we failed to score. So that's really it. I think if ever you get a chance to speak to the players that was on the pitch, maybe they can give you a better indication of what they think will happen there. But I just think it was a horror show for me to watch, especially the lack of desire that we showed out there. You know, when you get the chances, when you play in that manner, and then you go 10v11 and still nothing. So, yeah, I think the players have to have a hard look at themselves. Really, yeah, I don't know. For me, I think this was a disastrous game. So now we have to go to the jungle. We have to go to a very difficult place to go and repeat and go and overturn, losing at home, and then looking to go and win away from home in Africa, which not many teams have done, but now we're asking that of ourselves. So, yeah, we just prepare for that now for Super Sports, our next league game, and then to go back to face the Malawians. We know now what they're about, and that's really it for me. I don't have anything else for you guys. Sorry.
Coach, Robin Cape Town with the Disky Times. Hope you're good. Coach,
not as good as you, my man, but I'm good.
Yeah. Well, Coach, I want to ask you about that because not just this game, but just the beginning of the season. How important is it to have a goal scorer now put up their hands? Because, I mean, it really must be frustrating you who that was your job as a player.
Yeah, but that's more than frustrating me because that was the area in the team where I had the biggest concern with, where I had a number of targets, where I wanted to strengthen the squad with somebody that wants to score goals and a striker. And then you see the way we started the season, you know, and I'm challenging now players to want to score goals because that was my concern, and that was my marquee position that I wanted fixed in the team, you know, to add to what we have, but someone to come in here because we play some nice football. We play good football, but playing good football and you keep losing games doesn't benefit you. Because goals win games, and then beautiful football looks beautiful, then you can enjoy when you score goals and you win games. But unfortunately, we ain't doing that. So it's a huge concern for me. And and it's going to continue to be a concern for me.
Thank you. Evening, everyone. Evening, Coach Piwe from Frontrunner. Unlucky on the result. I know you're very frustrated right now, but what positives did you draw from this match from your side? Thank you.
Not much. Not much. I think we must just go there.
As a prisoner for Benni McCarthy.
Yeah, no, I think this team, they work hard. They're a working team, working class team, and they just showed far more desire than what we did. You know, I think some of our players thought that it was an easy day in the park today, and you could see the lack of enthusiasm, the lack of desire of things and wanting to score goals. There was nothing from our front players, you know. As good as it looked from the outside, that we played nice, we moved the ball good, but you can't create the chances that we got, and then you don't score a single goal. This team creates absolutely nothing. One long ball and then they win the game. How is that possible? So you ask yourself the injustice of football, but it is not injustice. It's just when they get a chance, they stick it in the back of the net. And that's why in South Africa, we keep crying. We don't have people that want to score goals because our players simply just don't want that responsibility. They don't want to take that upon them. I'm that guy that wants to score goals. I'm the guy who puts the ball in the back of the net. We need 15 chances because I think today we created probably more than 20 chances. But yeah, we were still on the losing side. How do you explain that? So yeah, so there's not positives that I can take from this. Then now the guys must go back, and then when we go for the second leg, we must go and fight. We must go and fight better than what we did here today at home.
Hello, Coach Halak. This is Peter Kanjere from Malawi. Apart from the fact that your team, I think up front, maybe you think the finishing was a problem, did any play in Bullets surprise you in terms of what you expected and how they played? Did they surprise you?
No, it was exactly what was expected. From what we've seen, from the matches that we've seen, that we analyzed from them, we saw that obviously their whole play is the two holding midfielders for them. The play goes there, and if they have Mzawaya and then they have another big striker, then they play very long. So they're very direct. They have 2-3 different types of patterns, and they're very direct in what they do. So we've covered them pretty well, you know. So we just we said not to give away silly free kicks because they look to use the height from the big strikers that they have and look for the flick-ons and that so forth. And that's exactly the goal that we scored because our players, we don't listen. You know, we don't listen. We watch videos and we don't take in the information that's given to you, and when you don't go concede in the fashion where you want the players, then yeah, it's difficult. So but other than that, but I think yeah, they're a very defensive team. They organized, they defended well. So yeah, so I think they came here with a purpose and they got what they came here for, and we gave it to them. We allowed them to frustrate us, and put balls in the box. But yeah, with the lack of desire, I think we got no one else than ourselves to blame for the outcome of today's match, and we just made it exceptionally difficult for ourselves now.
Yeah. Coach
Coach, I just wanted to find out here, are you hopeful that come the second leg, they will open up? And then how to lose the game like this, Coach, you're talking about the strikers, and then I was told that there was the Nigerian that we are assessing. What happened to the Nigerian, or you were not interested in him?
No, I think, listen, I think we can expect exactly the same. They're now in the driving seat. They've got an away goal. They came away and they got the points. So it's just become exceptionally, increasingly difficult for us now to go there and do that. But I think, yeah, the positives is that we were very comfortable on the ball. We moved the ball around. And I think our biggest lack was our lack of killer instincts. We didn't dictate in the box. We lacked finishing. And that was the biggest. That was the primal and the biggest sin of this performance in this game today is all the chances that came a bit, and we didn't make use of any of that. So I think going to Malawi, it's going to be as difficult as it is here. It's not going to be easy, even maybe more difficult because the conditions is different for us. We don't know the stadium that we play. We don't know if it's the pitch is, if it's playable or if it's what. We don't know what we're going to face when we get there. So today was a huge missed opportunity, but you can't take nothing away from the opposition team. They came here, they stuck it out, they played to their strength, and they got the goal. And they walk away from a game where everybody says, "Oh, you were very lucky," but I don't think that they were lucky. They wrote their luck, and then they deservedly win the game because they were the only team that was brave enough to put the ball in the back of the net. So they scored the goal, and if you don't score goals, you don't win football matches. And they did, we didn't. So well done, congratulations to the coach and to the team, for coming here and putting up a brave performance against AmaZulu.